Kallo poigema.
Oh, you mean good afternoon in Greek? Okay, then here I go. Todos bienvenidos.
Oh, you mean welcome all in Spanish? Okay, then quickly get me some four-letter words.
Okay, here it goes. Ball, bell, both, for, come, some, word.
Okay. Nice, good.
Okay, then ready for another challenge. Translate this dialogue, this film dialogue to English. ಐದು ಕಸಿನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಾவது ಒಬ್ರು ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ತಾತಾಂದ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿನಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕುತ್ತೆ.
Oh, it's simple. If you marry any one of your 5 cousins, all the personal properties of your grandfather will be yours.
Yes, you're right. Okay, then going for the final challenge. Be ready for the last word sentence puzzle. Here I go. Welcome each and everyone to the wonderful show.
The show must go on. Whatever happens, show has to be staged for the waiting patrons.
Yes, the confidence we get to put forward all these activities is from NCDC platform. Thank you, NCDC.
National Child Development Council. NCDC is a self-governing national child welfare organization established to promote women and child welfare and ensure child education in India. Following is scientifically developed, psychologically molded, child-centered, sensorial, and activity-oriented, following central government's modern curriculum and new method of training.
NCDC is a government registered and ISO certified national organization working in India since 2004, and it also has participant status in the United Nations Global Compact, New York, USA. NCDC conducts different training programs for parents, teachers, and children. Apart of all these, the main highlight of our Montessori course is the 50 module of spoken English class, uniquely designed by our Baba sir.
Once again, myself Diana,
And myself Ria.
students of 74th online batch, welcome one and all of you for the inaugurational ceremony of 74th online batch of International Montessori Education.
First of all, it's my pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Ms. Sreeja Sreekumar ma'am, PGT Biology at Reliance Foundation School, Lodi Valley, Maharashtra. I would like to welcome Mr. Baba Alexander sir, Master Trainer of NCDC and the Global Goodwill Ambassador. I welcome Ms. Sudha Menon ma'am, Evaluator of 74th batch. Unfortunately, both couldn't join this meeting. Even though they couldn't present here physically, their stimulating thoughts are all around us. I also welcome Ms. Rahmat Salam ma'am, faculty of NCDC 74th batch. And last but not the least, I welcome all my dear friends, co-students of 74th NCDC online batch.
When you pray, God listens. When you listen, God talks. When you believe, God works. Before we begin, let us take a moment to center ourselves and create an atmosphere of reverence. Let the distractions of the outside world fade away as we immerse ourselves in the divine energy that resides within each of us.
Now, I would like to call upon Anuja ma'am, student of our 74th batch, a rainbow of diversity, who embraces various potentials like a rainbow's array of colors together to create a beautiful and a varied whole. Anuja ma'am, please come forward for the prayer song.
Thank you, Ria ma'am. As we all know, we will shine upon that star. You will shower your love, God, you're beautiful. You told me you will be there for me. I feel your love, yes, I do believe. I see you smile on me. To love, to love, to live. You taught us how to love, and you taught us how to live. God, you know that is true. All our belief is in you. We are shining high, lots of academy. To love, to learn, to live. To love, to learn, to live.
Thank you, Anuja ma'am, for the soulful prayer. Let God shower his blessings on us to fly high and to achieve our dreams.
The dream begins most of the time with a teacher who believes in you, who tugs and pushes and leads you onto the next plateau, sometimes poking you with a sharp stick called truth.
Now, the person who has consumed herself to change the society and to light the darkness in life of 74th batch. I heartfully welcome the beloved faculty of NCDC, our Rahmat ma'am, to put forward the welcome address. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Diana ma'am and Ria ma'am, for welcoming me. Good afternoon to one and all. It gives me an immense pleasure to start this auspicious occasion by heartily welcoming everybody. I heartily welcome our chief guest, Ms. Sreeja Sreekumar ma'am, our master trainer of NCDC, Global Goodwill Ambassador, Mr. Baba Alexander sir, and our evaluator Sudha ma'am. Both of them's presence, physical presence is not there, but still I would like to mention both of them. Today, we have gathered here for our official inauguration of 74th batch. We would like to, honor our chief guest, Ms. Sreeja Sreekumar ma'am, for accepting our invitation and joining with us. I am inviting her to share her visionary thoughts along with a motivational speech. Once again, I would like to welcome you all. I hope this section will be really useful for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rahmat ma'am, for the heartwarming welcome speech. We are so honored and privileged to have you among us as our mentor and guide to facilitate us.
Thank you so much. Unmute Diana ma'am.
Education is the passport of the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world.
It gives me immense pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Ms. Sreeja ma'am, postgraduate teacher in biology who is working for Reliance Foundation School, Lodi Valley, Maharashtra, a very grounded and down-to-earth personality to this special event for the inaugural address. Ma'am, we are truly honored by your presence today and we are thrilled to have you here to share your experience with us. Welcome, ma'am.
Ma'am, you can unmute. Your mic is off. Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Ria ma'am, for the welcome. And good afternoon, Rahmat ma'am, Diana ma'am, and all other very energetic,
Good afternoon, ma'am.
energetic girls in the group?
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
You know, I just felt like I'm in my school. Yeah, all are very energetic. That is what a teacher needs. And I think you know about me. I work as a PGT biology teacher. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, ma'am. Audible. You're audible.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I work as a PGT biology teacher in Reliance Foundation School in Maharashtra, and I'm in this profession for the last 15 years. And I feel very happy to talk to you all. In fact, I think this is the first time like I'm talking to a group like this. And yeah, actually, I'm not a like orator and all, but I would like to share some of my thoughts about education, what I experienced in my 15 years of journey in this profession. And of course, before I start, I would like to ask you all, what made you to take up this course or profession? Can maybe some of you can share your thoughts?
Unmute, okay? Before you start talking, unmute. Yes, Chita ma'am, please.
The reason why I chose to be a teacher and join NCTC is because in my family, I have number of teachers, starting from my grandfather to my mommy to where I'm married to. There also the family is full of teachers. So uh, teachers, the life of teachers has really inspired me. And teachers not just build the students, but they build the family, they build the society, and whosoever is around them. Not just one or two persons, or not just the children are influenced, or not just the children are affected by their, or not just the children are influenced by them, but they can make a contribution to everyone, each one of them who are near to them. So that is the reason I chose as to be in this to chose as to join teaching. And why NCDC is because it just happened to me. Maybe it is what destined for me. So as I started looking for Montessori courses, nothing else came up. So this was the first course that came up in Google as I searched for an online course. And I just went ahead with it, and without thinking twice, without having any doubts in my mind, I just went ahead. And till now, I don't have to look back, or I'm not repenting on my decision that I have chosen NCDC as my what do you say? So that's what I have to share.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Anybody else want to say something? Share something?
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
I am waiting for someone. If anyone is ready for sharing their experience, they can share. So I am waiting for that. I want to create my career, so that I am choose this course, and also I want to be creative. uh, uh, Montessori teachers always be creative with their children. So this is one of the reason I am choosing this course, and I want to build my career.
Yes, and creativity is the need of the hour now with
Yes.
the changing education system. Anyone else want to say something?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am, I accidentally fell into this, like a teaching profession. I accidentally fell into that. Later, once I started my career as a teacher, I came to know that this is the place where we can do more service, more than any other thing. Like, it is a service-oriented sector, and we can just share our views, share our thoughts to the students, and also we can learn more throughout our life. Like, it's not necessary to stop learning. We can learn up to the end of our life. So teaching is such a profession that every day we can learn new things in our life. So I felt that is one of the quality of being a teacher.
Yeah. Actually, I want to say share some of my thoughts about being a teacher. Yeah, teacher, the profession teacher, teaching, being a teacher, it is not just a profession. It's a passion, and the passion in you, it can change the lives of many children. It can really change the life of many children. And presently, the education system has changed. I think in the introductory speech also somebody mentioned, with the introduction of new education policy, National Education Policy, NEP, there is a drastic change in the teaching learning process. Main focus is on competency based education. It's not like the ancient traditional system of education is just rote learning. A teacher teaches, students learn by heart, they write assessments, exams, and they get the marks. That is, like when we were all studying, that mostly it was like focus was only on the academic part. Now the education, it is shifting. It's a great transformation from the traditional rote learning to a holistic development of the child. It's very important now, presently, at this era, in this 21st century. It is very important because that the globalization, the dynamic change taking place in various areas. There is a need that the skills of the child should be developed, and the 21st century skills needs to be inculcated in the students. So when we say 21st century skills, I don't know whether you are familiar with 21st century skills. I think you're on mute, Ria ma'am.
Like collaboration.
Yeah, collaboration,
cooperation,
communication, then
cooperation.
critical thinking and problem
solving.
solving. Then of course, communication is also very important. Collaboration also has a lot of importance in the present situation. So a need for inculcating these skills and developing the competency of each skill, all cognitive skills, communication skills, and social and emotional skills. And also with the advancement of technology, the digital empowerment, that is also very much needed. Yes, that because of the online, because of the COVID situation, and now teachers are also well equipped with all the technological advancements and all. Yes. So I think all of you are aware with that. And when we come to Montessori education, I understand that that is mostly pre-primary, primary, and elementary, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So, like, it has a lot of importance, pre-primary teachers, because I think you all being like, when our children go to school, we also expect that first the child, we expecting from the school, that expectations has to be fulfilled with all the students. Pre-primary, like a pre-primary section, when for that child, if you compare, since I'm in senior section, like we are mainly a mentor. Our role is in higher secondary sections and all. And mainly it is like a mentor, and need to be very friendly with them. Whereas in pre-primary section, teacher is like a mother. You can say the second mother of, they imbibe everything what you say. For them, whatever teacher says, that is the final word. No, isn't it? We also experience the small children, they come and say, even if parents say, no, my teacher
No.
told like, they're
Teacher
not
is the first
able.
one.
No, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. My son, like, he always said, my teacher told participation is important, winning is not important. Not that important. So when he grew up also, he says the same thing. So, like, you can make a lot of changes, and that is the foundational stage where all the skills can be developed in the child, and it is very important. It is not that going to higher classes they learn everything. When we say basic things, it's not only like academics. Every even problem solving, how a small task, how they can solve that. Collaboration, how they work with their friends. See, nowadays every family, they have only one child or two. So, like, collaborating with communicating with everyone and collaborating with all the students, it's very much important. Many we face a lot of problems. Some students, they cannot work. When we give a project, they come and ask, can I do a group project? Some students come and ask, can I do alone? No, because they don't want to work in a group. Teamwork, that is something which has to be developed in children. Because if you see any job, IT area or any area of industry or any office, teamwork is very important.
Yes.
So all these has to be inculcated in the foundational stage itself. Apart from that, all like how like the children has to behave, safety, that is something many times which we overlook.
Yes.
Safety, isn't it? Like, when you compare the education system in India and abroad, all these things, they are taught from pre-primary nursery itself. They teach the basic things, basic skills, life skills are taught. Many countries, they teach only up to standard 4. They teach only life skills. So there is a need for, why I'm telling this, you're all going to teach the young minds. So going to make a difference in young minds. So it's very important that we take care of all these things. And another thing, a teacher need to focus on different aspects, that is cultivate growth mindset. Means the child has to grow. How a child has to grow in the initial years itself. The the passion to learn has to be inculcated in the initial stages. If they are overburdened with lot of things, studies, they don't like writing so much of homework and all. So like activities, through activities,
Yes.
if they learn concepts, and also it is not only learning concept, they should learn how to apply that in real life situation. That is also very important. Yes, any simple concept, maybe you're teaching about colors or shapes or any addition, subtraction. Where do we use it? Why do we study it? Many times children, earlier, nowadays things have changed. Earlier, they don't know why we study that. Where is it applied? So application is very important. Analyzing things, critical analysis of the situation. So now in the, the even NEP, even CBSE gives a lot of emphasis on problem solving projects and collaborative, integrated projects, that is integrating different subjects, isn't it? When you study, like when you teach numbers, how you use numbers in real life situation, it can be connected with all subjects, physics, chemistry, biology, isn't it? So like that application, and that should be age appropriate. So every concept can be taught in different age group, in different levels, and all the skills can be inculcated. That's what competencies, the different competencies. Now when I say competency based education, you may be thinking how we can inculcate in nursery. No, it can be inculcated like application based. So let them come with solution. Instead of we giving answer, let them come with solution. Let them do. That's what I would like to tell. A quote: tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. When we involve them in things, they learn more, isn't it? Nowadays, young parents also, all parents, they do everything for the children. They don't allow. I had a student in fifth standard also. Like earlier, I used to teach fifth standard. Like for some time, I taught English in fifth standard. So she was packing the bag in fifth standard. My mummy packs everything and gives. No, let them do it. Let them tie their shoes. Let them button their uniform. That is how they learn small skills, isn't it? Everything.
Yes.
Let them be part of the family. And the same way, you all going to be the teachers. You need to connect with the parents also for this. That is also very important, especially in pre-primary, primary, middle. Pre-primary, primary, middle, parents used to be very particular about the marks. They come for all PTM. My child lost half mark here, half mark there. They come for 1/4 mark also. But when it comes to 9th standard, 10th standard, the percentage of parents coming for PTM also decreases. They think that our child can take care of themselves. But many times it doesn't happen. They don't know even when some of the parents, they don't know when the PTM is, when the, um, you know, what marks
The
the
expert.
child. So it's very important for the, orienting the parents also according about the changing educational system. They always look for the marks only, to activities. That is why they don't, children also, they don't give a lot of importance for the activities. So it's very important, along with giving orientation for teachers, students, parents also. Everything works as a, not an individual thing. All stakeholders are important in education. Parents also play a lot of role in education. So that is what another is. Yeah, that is what I told, building partnership. Building partnership with the parents, that is very important. Especially in pre-primary, giving feedbacks, partnership with parents and also the fellow educators, sharing the teaching strategies, any innovative strategies, sharing with others. That also helps in improving the characteristics, teaching learning process. In a, yeah, another thing is diversity in students. That also we need to, that is one thing as a teacher, every stage, I feel we have to take care, because when we have a group of maybe 30 or 40, in our Indian schools, we have up to 50. So, like, every child is special. Each and every child will have a skill or a quality. It is very important we identify that and help them to improve that. So a child, it is not necessary a child is always excelling in academics. He or she may be good in sports or any other activities. So it's very important we identify and give chance. So we need to create such an environment in the classroom so that they have an opportunity to uh, improve every skill they have. That is, it's a very important part of the present day education. Every student needs to be, especially in, I feel, in lower classes, pre-primary, primary, they need to be seen, recognized, valued, and respected. It's very important. Then that is how they get the confidence, isn't it? When you go to lower classes, they all come, they all talk to you, they all come and interact with you, because they want to be heard. Everyone wants to be heard, and they will talk to you till you listen to that, to the child. So that's very important. Every child has to be given importance. So if the child, when the child asks something and we don't listen to them, the child automatically get demoralized and stop asking, stop communicating. That is what, when going to higher classes, what happens? The child will not ask any doubts in the class. That is one thing which we need to encourage students to ask questions. Innovation is very important, to have innovative ideas in the fast developing world. Innovations will come only if they ask questions. I would like to give an example. Today I asked in my class, what will happen if you cut the tip of a rose plant? Why do you trim rose plant? So one of my students told, I don't know, my mommy does. Mommy does it, so I don't know. So I said, go and ask your mommy why you did that, or why she did that. So that's what they learn to. They have to ask questions when they see something. Why are they asked? Why is it done? Small students, lower classes, they come up with a lot of questions. Many times, teacher also get frustrated with too many questions. 50 students coming with so many students questions. That's really frustrating for the teachers. But we need to cater to their curiosity. That is how curiosity is developed in students. So foundational early childhood education it has a lot of importance. Pre-primary teachers, primary teachers, they play a vital role in the holistic development of the students. So that's what, these are all some of the things with thoughts which I wanted to share. Anything else you want to share?
Ma'am, your experience, can you share as a senior teacher, your experience, teaching experience, how you have come to this field, and is there any inspiration, anything like that? So it will be useful for others also.
Yeah, actually, yeah, of course. After my studies, actually I was into research. Actually, I was doing research for some time. Yeah, same thing. After we were in US for some time. After that, we came back to India. When my husband joined Reliance company, we had a school here. So I got a position in the school. I already had done my beard training and all. So I was looking for a same thing. Like, you know, I could have opted for another job also, but I opted because I didn't want to leave my children. I never wanted my children to suffer. So I thought if I am in a school, and it's a very good reputed school also. So if I am, and my children goes to that school. So if I am there, I can take care of my children and other children also. But I tell you, though, see, it's not easy. Teaching profession is not easy. I told you, it's not. You cannot always consider teaching as a profession. It's not time bound. When you plan every class, every period in any class, it is a new experience. And every day you get to learn new things. Because the children, from the how children respond. So, and that's always a learning. Every day you learn. You cannot use the same strategy which I cannot use the same strategy which I used maybe 5 years back or 10 years back now, because the generations
Updation.
change. Yes, we need to cater to their needs. We need to change. It's just like, we all change our fashion, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
According to the change.
We
It's
have
the
to
same.
update.
Yeah, it's the same way. The children also change. We also need to come with new, creative, which make them engage. They don't like just sitting and listen to you for hours. They need varieties. They like that. And another thing, they also have become judgmental these days.
Yes.
They also ask questions. They also question you. It's not like when we were in school. No, things have changed. It's one way it's good. Yes, we need to change according. That is why a lot of training is happening for teachers. Every year we also have a lot of training in the school, different topics.
Yes.
We teachers give training. We also get training from others or in Reliance Foundation. So a lot of activities are going on. So it's very, though there is a lot of hardship, of course, challenges are there every day. But of course, you get strength from the challenges. I never choreographed a dance or anything. After I joined the school, I started doing that for the annual day. Enjoy that. Every activity as a teacher, we enjoy. That's what I really felt good when, the introduction, Ria, ma'am, and
Diana.
Dana, ma'am. Yeah, their vibrant introduction and all. It made me very happy.
Here
You know,
also,
I,
yeah, we are doing different kind of activities like anchoring, dance,
yes.
group activities. So normally students doesn't understand why we are doing like following these methodologies. But once they start, working,
Yes.
they come and say, ma'am, that activity which we have done in class came useful now. Now I
Yes.
really understood.
Yes, we also do variety of activities in the school. You know, they come up. Students come up with a variety of ideas for everything. You just tell them. They come up with different types of ideas. Sometimes, and you know what? It's not only activities. Sometimes the doubts also. So even after teaching for many years, sometimes the doubts they ask, maybe we may not have thought of that as a teacher also. So that was learning. This teaching learning, it is two way. It is not one way. That one way tradition is over. It's both. Even we learn so many things from smaller children also. It's very interesting going to lower classes. They come and discuss so many things. They share so many things with us. So it's always, though in spite of having a lot of workload, I always enjoy this profession. I continue enjoy. I like to be with the students because you stay young always.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's your
With
secret.
students, you're
Always.
always, because you need to be in that platform. See, when I'm teaching an adolescent children, 11th and 12th, I also should be like that. I need to be one, sometimes one among them. So, you need to, same time, we need to maintain the discipline also, but we need to understand their emotional, skills, any problems. Uh, and every stage, every students they may face. If a student is behaving in a different manner, maybe the child has a problem at the back end. So we need to talk the student. We need to understand. So if we scold them, then they will also be quiet. So we should always be an approachable person. The students should have the confidence. Yes, I can go to my ma'am and talk. That's what I feel, isn't it? So it's
Yes.
very important that we build a rapport with the students. Unless you build a good rapport with the students, the teaching learning process will not be effective. So I'm sure all of you will become very good, efficient, creative, innovative teachers, who can make a change in the young mind. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Anything?
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you,
so
ma'am.
much, ma'am.
Anything else to be asked or discussed? Teachers want to ask something?
Thank you so much for attending today's and accepting the session, ma'am. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
yeah. I'm also very happy that you all invited me. I just feel like I'm with my colleagues only. I don't feel like I'm in a new group. Of course, we are all same faculties, in the same group.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much for calling me in this session.
Ma'am, you can verbally inaugurate our 74th batch.
Okay.
It will be so.
So I have to declare that it is inaugurated.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And okay. So I officially declare this 74th batch of Montessori training inaugurated, and I wish all the young girls in your profession make it a passion. Teaching is a passion. I have told you, you cannot consider just as a profession. I'm sure you all will make a change in the young minds whom you teach.
you, ma'am. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much, Sreeja
Thank
ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Super,
Thank you so much, Sreeja ma'am.
super, awesome, super, awesome, super, super, fantastic, super, awesome, super, 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 awesome, super, awesome, awesome, super, 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 awesome, oh, super, Sreeja ma'am, thank you, Sreeja ma'am,
Oh my,
super,
thank you so much. That is really,
Sreeja ma'am,
really
thank you,
creative
Sreeja
and
ma'am.
innovative. First time I'm hearing something like this.
Yes,
Thank you,
we were
Sreeja ma'am.
doing
I'm
these in our
grateful,
daily
ma'am.
classes.
Oh, okay. Daily your classes like this?
Yes,
I think
Yes,
yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
yeah,
Yes.
you have communication sessions, like
yes,
right?
yes. Different sections we are having.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's great.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
Okay,
you
thank
so
you.
much for your valuable thoughts, ma'am.
Oh, thank you so much. Just shared what I knew.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I know very little. Okay.
Thank you
Can I
so
leave
much.
now?
1 second, ma'am. Diana, ma'am.
Yeah. So thank you, Sreeja ma'am. We are so privileged to have you among us today, and we thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule and to extend your warm support for us. And your esteemed presence has indeed glorified the event and added a vibrancy to our humble gathering. And that goes for the formal section of thanking you. But I would like also thank you, ma'am. Main things which are repeatedly going on in mind is the one first thing is that what you have said, a teacher is a second mother. Like I have experienced that. Like my son always, he, as you have said, always he gives importance to the words of teacher. Like for him it is the Vedic words. No, my no ma'am, no amma, it is not like that. My teacher has told like this. He will never
Yes.
agree with me.
Yeah,
So
that's
always
very
what,
true. Even
yeah.
we were small na, we never used to listen to parents. Always like whatever teacher says, that was the ultimate words.
Yes.
Yeah, yes,
That's what
ma'am.
when we say something, we need to be very careful
Careful.
because once it is registered, it is very difficult to undo it
Yes, ma'am, yes.
from the minds of
We
children.
will mention children like empty vessels, right?
Yes.
Into which
Yes.
we feel.
Yes.
So that's really important.
Yes, it's very important. Like teacher role, like how much our AI develops, I personally feel it cannot completely, you know, replace human teacher. That's what I.
Yes, ma'am. And the second main thing, what you have said is the curiosity. So I have always felt that a teacher can really mold a child's imagination, observation, and everything. So there is so much to add that because many a times what I have not seen in my son, my teacher sees. Like
Yes.
she used to say, see, he's good at this, he's good at that. So try to improve in that. So as you
Yes.
said, that's a real role of a teacher.
Yes, a teacher, especially in lower classes, what I have observed, usually we have mother teacher, first standard, second standard, pre-primary section. They are always with the students. They observe them, like morning to evening. They interact, so they see all those qualities in them. What the child can do, what the child is good at,
Yes.
like. But many times it happen, parents, they are not sometimes, like for example academics, if the child is not performing well, or if the child cannot do that much and he has a different interest, parents will not be convinced with that.
Mm.
Many
Yes.
times that is what something like higher section we face the problem. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And beside our passion, there is a selfish thing also, ma'am, to be a teacher. Like beside passion, knowledge, developing everything, like the love they give backs. like a small experience, ma'am. Like on the Teachers' Day, my son, he was so interested to make a card for his class teacher. And when I asked, he was saying me, I have made a card for you in the Mother's Day. So it seemed like that.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Yes.
the love
And
they
you know
give
what?
back to the teachers.
The happiest thing is when you go out in the public and one of your old student coming and wishing you and telling, you taught me, ma'am, in this class. I'm working here. I'm a doctor. Means a successful person. Like that's that's only teacher has that, privilege.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
No profession has that. Like
Yes.
here also in our township, when I go out, all my children wish me. My husband says nobody wishes me. Though he's working here only, nobody wish me. Everybody wishes you only.
Once
So
a teacher is always a teacher.
yes, that is very permanent. Like
Yes.
it's a great profession. Or yeah.
And we are also blessed, ma'am. Like we have got like a friend than a teacher. Our Rahmat ma'am, she's a pakka role model.
Oh, okay.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
that's
We
great.
never have
Yes.
felt her as a teacher. Like she's there for everything. As you said, as child grows up, the communication gets less. But
Yes.
Rahmat ma'am is a change in that. She's there for everything.
Yeah. Yes. That's what everybody needs, a role model. Same thing. Our children, students also, teachers should be a role model for them. Means that we should be always there for any situation.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So once again, thank you, ma'am, for taking the time. And like before seeing you, I was having entirely another picture. I thought you'll be so strict, matured.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, Jita ma'am has told that she's so humble, but still I was not convinced by that by seeing your qualifications. But now I understood that how much humble you are.
Yeah, when Jita told me, I was thinking, like, what should I talk to them? How it even I was thinking that this will be a very official meeting or something like that. But I was very comfortable when I joined this session. Like it was I really enjoyed.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Do you have class after this?
Yeah, we'll be continuing, but after vote of thanks, we'll be continuing.
Oh,
We
okay.
can, after that, you can.
Okay.
So let's make the end of our inaugural function with a vote of thanks and appreciation and gratitude to all those who make this afternoon a grand success. On behalf of NCDC 74th batch, I request Bashrina ma'am, the lighthouse of NCDC, to express our heartful gratitude and extend a warm vote of thanks. Yes, Bashrina ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am, for inviting me. A very good afternoon to all. On behalf of all members and co-friends, I'm glad to be standing here to express my vote of thanks. Let me first of all thanks to Almighty from bottom of my heart. A special thanks to our chief guest, Ms. Sreeja Sreekumar ma'am, for accepting our invitation and for being with us here today. Your thoughts have truly inspired us. And I would also like to thank our strength, the master trainer, Mr. Baba Alexander sir. But unfortunately, he is not here. Then only I would like to thank him. Because of his hard work, we are here. And I would like to thank our evaluator, Ms. Sudha ma'am, also. She also couldn't join with us. Then only I like to thank her for always supporting and guiding us. Then I would like to thank our lovely Miss Rahmat ma'am. She has put in a tremendous effort and love in making each one of us an excellent and wonderful students, and above all, a good human beings. You have always generous with your time when your students need you, no matter what. Thank you, dear Rahmat ma'am.
Thank you.
I would be failing in my duty if I didn't thank my dear co-friends who made the day possible. I would also like to thank each and every one of you, dears, and making the day wonderful and memorable. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Bashena.
Thank you, Bashena ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you once
Thank
again,
you,
ma'am, for
Bashena
joining
ma'am.
with us. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you all. Thank you, Rahmat ma'am. Nice
Thank
to
you.
talk to you.
A
Meet you all.
special thanks to our Jida ma'am also, who have
Yes.
mentioned you and
Yeah, she is my daughter. She is like my daughter only. So she is my
so
niece. She is
it
my
is our
daughter.
pleasure that you have joined with us in our special moment.
Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
all. Thank you all.
Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank you.
ma'am. Thank you very much.